और खबर उत्तर प्रदेश की राजधानी लखनऊ से है। 16वें वित्त आयोग के अध्यक्ष अरविंद पनगढ़िया ने एक महत्वपूर्ण बैठक की। इस बैठक में उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार की वित्त जरूरतों पर ध्यान दिया गया। साथ ही उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार ने केंद्रीय वित्त आयोग से राज्य सरकार का जो हिस्सा है वो 41% से बढ़ाकर 50% करने की मांग की। हालांकि ये बात भी महत्वपूर्ण है कि वित्त आयोग के अध्यक्ष ने उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार द्वारा किए जा रहे विकास कार्यों की सराहना भी की और इसे एक बेहतर मॉडल माना। क्या कुछ कहा केंद्रीय वित्त आयोग के अध्यक्ष ने, ये भी आपको दिखाते हैं।
Some small items like there is vehicle tax and stamp duty, so that's levied by the state also and all. But these big taxes, also the CGST, the part of GST that goes to the central government and IGST which goes to the central government, they all go into a common pool, and this common pool is called a divisible pool. This divisible pool is then divided between the center and the states, and whatever is the share of the states, which is then divided among the 28 states. Who does that division? So this is where the Finance Commission comes. Therefore, each 5-year period, the Finance Commission is asked to make recommendations to the President of India. This is a constitutional commission which reports directly to the President of India. And it makes recommendations on how this division should be done. And the general convention so far has been that this commission's recommendations on this division, now the division between the center and the states is called vertical devolution, and the division among all the states of the states' share among 28 states, that's called horizontal devolution. So the Commission's recommendations in the past have always been accepted exactly as made. So in effect, going by that practice, what the Commission recommends is actually what they... First I will explain to you what the Finance Commission does, then where the present Finance Commission's work is, and then something about the meeting that we have had with the government of UP today. So first of all, under the Constitution, every 5 years a Finance Commission is appointed. The principal charge or terms of reference of the Finance Commission have to do with making the recommendations to the President of India regarding how the union taxes should be divided between the central government and the state governments, and then whatever is the identified share of the state governments, how that should be divided among India's 28 different states. So that is the broad kind of mandate of the Finance Commission. But there is a little bit of background to that which you need to understand. There are some taxes that the state governments are empowered to levy and collect and keep. These are like the state GST, which is collected directly by the state government and it keeps it. Then there is excise on liquor. Disaster mitigation and management and especially the disaster relief. For that also, this Finance Commission is asked to make recommendations. There have been 15 commissions before this commission. This is the 16th one. Now, Constitution has the provision that the Finance Commission can also make recommendations which are state specific if it so feels that there are some reasons why one or two or more or all 28 states should get some state specific grants, then it can make that recommendation. And likewise, it can make the recommendations on some sector-specific grants. So there will be grants on education, grants on health, etc. So that is how it is done. Now, how does the commission itself do its work? So a very, very critical part of the commission's work is taxes that the state government levies and collects. So like state GST, SGST is collected by the state and it keeps it. Similarly, the excise on any kind of alcoholic beverages that is also on its production, wholesaling and retailing is also levied by the state and it keeps it. Similarly, there are some petroleum products which are not in the GST base. Those are also taxed and collected by the state government. Right? So that's state governments, these are called state's own tax revenue. So that's separate, that's completely separate. Similarly, there are some taxes that the central government keeps in complete totality. Some cesses that the central government levies are kept by the central government in 100%. Some surcharges, many of you may be paying like surcharge on income tax if your income is very high, then that is also kept by the central government in 100%. Any taxes that should go to the union territories, since union territories are administered by the central government,